Hey everybody, it's Rod Fitzwell backstage at the Lunatic Luau, and I've got to tell you, I'm just going to out myself. I'm the biggest Chevelle fan here. I'm so excited that I'm standing here with you guys. I love pretty much everything you do. The red, Take Out the Gunman, Hats Off to the Bull, The Clincher, Send the Pain Below is my all-time favorite song. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, all right, Rod, I got it. I get it. Wait a minute, that's one of your songs too. You're a big fan. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. And let's talk a little bit about Chevelle, because you've been at it now for over 20 years.
Has it been?
It's been over 20 years, right? It's been over 20 years. You're out of the Chicago area, right?
That's right, Chicagoland.
Okay, and you've had a lot of success over the years. You've had a lot of hits, and you've been here to Virginia Beach before. I've seen you on this very stage prior. When you're out on tour, when you're hitting these cities, when you walk away from them, do you have any? I'm turning into fanboy because I can't believe I'm still standing here with Chevelle.
Heaping the praises. That's okay.
Yes, I do love you guys, and I literally quote "Send the Pain Below" every day, because if you knew what I had to deal with when I get out of work, you would understand why I'm sending the pain. Anyway, all right. So back to the interview. I apologize. Any thoughts on playing Virginia Beach? Any good memories? Because again, I know you've been here. You've played the Norva. You've played the amphitheater. Anything that you could?
We have lots of great memories. We shot a DVD at the Norva, which is one of those things that it's weird how when we played those songs, you actually remember playing those songs on that DVD.
That's pretty cool.
A long time ago, but yeah, when we've been to this venue probably at least 4 times.
Yeah.
That time when the Corn guys put the pictures of all the naked girls all over the inside of our.
Oh yeah,
that was here.
Yeah, that was here.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun actually. Our brother, they did that to mess with our brother.
And they had these 2 strippers sitting in the room when we went in.
See, now this is what we're talking about. Strippers are always cool. Hey, speaking of strippers, you guys have also won a Dove Award. Am I right? Do you remember that? You won a Dove Award. Didn't you? You won a Dove Award.
We're getting up there in the years.
I know. It was like you won a Christian rock. It's like a Christian. It is. You won a Dove Award. It's a Christian rock award.
I don't know that we won it, but somebody from that put our record out won.
Okay. All right. I thought you guys won a Dove Award.
Well, I think it is. It was for our record, but it was like
for the label or something.
Yeah, that first label we had was like this weird.
I don't know. Maybe we chucked it out a bus window or something.
There you
That's
go.
probably what happened.
All right, I understand. Now you're also out of the Chicago area, and I know you're big Cubs fans. You got to throw out a first pitch at a Cubs game.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. We went to do that, and
they wouldn't let me on the field.
They only let 2 of the band members walk out to the mound.
That's bogus, man.
So Dean and I got to go out there, and then they only let one of you throw it. So
style while I waited.
Okay.
They only let one of you throw. So Dino showed up in his like little league jersey.
Yes.
And so I had to concede and let him.
It was, I've seen the pictures on the internet. I know that you must have been very happy when they finally won the World Series.
Yeah, that was great. It was,
now I can die.
Now you can die. So you were lifelong Cubs fans.
Yeah, it was hard to believe it was happening.
It really was. So now it doesn't matter if they ever win again, right?
Who are the Cubs?
Who are the Cubs? Are you Chicago Bears fans?
You know what?
Less football.
Less football?
Yeah, less.
Because they just got themselves a great quarterback. I'm kidding. All right. Anyway,
we're more of the extreme sports. Like we grew up skateboarding.
Nice.
Yes. And jumping off stuff.
Yes, that's always pretty cool.
Like that,
yeah. Speaking of just extreme stuff, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you on a tour? Any of you ever get injured screwing around? What happened?
Oh yeah. Not proud of it.
Okay.
I fell off the stage.
Okay.
I say that I wasn't drinking much, but I think I was. Actually, I don't remember what exactly happened. So
but it was pretty bad.
Until they were like carrying me off stage, I slipped. I jumped over to these lights on the front.
Okay.
Onto a sub, and my right foot went off. I ended up 5 feet down on the concrete, and I busted my knee. I was on crutches for right around 8 weeks.
Oh, that sucks. So now, did that happen at the start of the show or towards the end of the show?
About the middle of the show.
Okay,
and,
so you can still get paid for that, right?
People laugh about how you fall off the stage when those lights are in your face.
Yeah.
You can't see anything.
No, people don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody. I was in a band once. Nobody knows what it's like to be a rocker.
Huh.
The difficulties.
It is very difficult.
Trials and tribulations.
But it was during the middle of the show, so it took about 45 minutes away. Brought him back, put him down on a seat. We finished the bulk of the show.
Yeah. Well, the show must go on.
The next day, we took him to the hospital, and that's when he found out that he had broken his.
Yeah. And did you write "Send the Pain Below" after that, or
no? That was way later.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it was actually kind of emotional too, because I knew something. I knew done something bad.
Yeah.
To my knee.
Not good.
And yet, so when I went out there to sing again, everybody was so like happy that I came back, that we came back. It was like I was almost moved to tears. It was good. I was glad.
That's pretty
you gotta
cool.
fight through it.
It was good. But yeah, we haven't had too many injuries. A couple of knife accidents.
Knife accidents are bad. I was just dating myself, but there used to be a rock guy named Tom Petty, and I was at a show where there was an outdoor show where two guys get into a fight. He stopped the show, told him to go outside. One guy stabbed the other. Oh. Yeah, I think he probably regretted telling him to go outside, but yeah, this kind of stuff happens. Now,
we just say go outside.
Yeah.
Now, being from Chicago, let me ask you. There's a lot of great musicians out of Chicago.
Sure.
Other than Chevelle, which is the greatest rock band of all time, and future Rock and Roll Hall of Famers,
Again,
which by the way,
it.
you're eligible now. I believe you're now eligible. They made it. Yeah, so you could probably get in. I'll vote for you. Okay.
You will.
Other than Chevelle, favorite rock band out of Illinois.
Oh well, probably the Pumpkins.
Pumpkins?
Yeah, probably.
You too?
I mean, we grew
Wow.
up with the Pumpkins. They wrote some amazing records.
Oh, jeez. There's a lot of great bands.
Yeah.
There's Rise Against. Jeez. Go down the list. A lot of the bands we used to play with, Disturbed, we're good friends with those guys. They're from Chicago.
Yep. Cool.
We used to tour with Local H, which is a great band.
I love Local H.
and,
Not as much as Chevelle. Chevelle's the greatest rock band of all time.
Material Issue.
Yeah.
Material Issue.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to ask you one last question before I let you go. For each of you, if you can only, let's say your tour manager comes up and goes, you guys are going out on a tour for the rest of your lives with the same band. What's the one band that you would go, all right, I can tour with these guys for the rest of my life?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an impossible question to answer.
All right. It's a triple bill. You
like
give me two bands.
The first one that comes to mind, okay, right off the cuff, just like one that I watched every night on Ozfest was System of a Down.
Okay. All right.
System of a Down would be.
Yeah, but does that guy walk around talking like this? And then does he do that normally?
No.
I mean, he's gonna? Does he do that?
We were a baby band when we toured with them. It was like 2002, and then we went back on 2003, and they weren't on that one. So
Okay, so you say System of a Down.
Yeah, I mean, just for
I could
out of the
listen
hat.
to. I could listen to Soundgarden every day.
Okay.
I could do that. Like I've done that.
I'll tell you what. If I ever get back out there, I would say Chevelle. I would have to tour with Chevelle.
Well, shucks, man.
I really do. I'm not kidding. I know that you might think I'm joking, but you're one of my favorite all-time bands.
Great.
I'm very happy that you're here, and thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys.
Thanks for having us.
And they actually are giving me time off to actually watch you this time, so I'm very excited. So thanks again. I appreciate it, and let's go Cubs.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Absolutely.